It's a crucial period in Zanu-PF. I must attest to you that most of the Zanu-PF officials, they are actually having to, come out clearly on whose positions or who do they support. Within Zanu-PF, we have seen, a lot of individuals having to actually speak against retired General Chiwenga, provinces appearing to have been told also shape up by pronouncing 2030 mantra. It's busy within the corridors and the streets of Zambia. And even some people whom you think they have got some bit of education, they are also they are also twerking for a certain faction. Supa Mandiwanzira is one of those individuals who has also, I think, maybe forced or willingly doing so. Seen him doing it on numerous occasions, twerking for Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa, saying Mnangagwa is the only leader whom Zanu-PF people should be loyal to, and saying people should not be listening to others. And this comes as retired General Chiwenga have called on Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa to act against corruption. And this can be seen as directed to no one else but retired General Chiwenga himself at this very crucial time, whereby Blessed Geza has asked Zanu-PF members to actually position themselves on who exactly they support and choose amongst the factions. Greetings and welcome on your lovely channel, Riflon Impani Global News. Watching us for the very first time, please do remember press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, guess what? You become the very first one to watch us. So let me play you hopefully an audio or a video. I would see, I'm just opening it. I think I'll play. Yeah, let's listen. Right, let's go.
Party constitution provisions, you must be loyal to the party and its leader. So we all must be loyal to His Excellency President Mnangagwa and our party, Zanu-PF. So to look 10 Island, the Midlands, you gave us a leader who is being celebrated across the 10 provinces of our country. You gave us a president who is doing his best to deliver within his mandate. We thank you, Midland, for being shining examples of how leadership is done. Engineer Nubela Bunza, but if we have I am sorry to say, no, I don't.
Yeah, so that was Supa Mandiwanzira, and I think also he may be interpreted as tribal and tribal terrain in the statement that he has made. He goes on to actually say people should not follow others who are going against Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa, and it can only be retired General Chiwenga. It does not stop there. He also goes on to thank Midlands for giving them a man like Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa to lead, saying there is no one who has ever led like Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa. And the Blessed Geza and others thinks Robert Gabriel Mugabe was by far better than Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa. So you can see here that tribalism is at play, because what Mnangagwa has been doing during his tenure, and if you look at the ministers that he has actually put in his government, he's taking a lot of guys from Midlands, promoting a lot of guys who are coming from Midlands. And you hear that Mnangagwa, I think, is a tribalist of note, because I was playing to you recently the video of Harare youths saying down with weather. Now, when you are saying down with weather and glorifying Midlands, I mean, what are you saying about the people of weather? because Weta cannot, as much as Chiwenga may be coming from Weta, but Weta is not Chiwenga. Weta actually is a society. It consists of people. It consists of a certain tribe that is staying there. Equally so, Miklands is not, I don't think of people of Miklands, they are really proud and they have seen any development that Mnangagwa has done. There are a lot of them who are running away from the country because there is absolutely nothing that Mnangagwa has absolutely done for the people of Zimbabwe. So this is merely tribalism that they are actually using. They are using every card. Now they are saying Miklands brought in the best president. You can't pull such stunts. They are very, very primitive. At least if they were talking of a personality, it would be better. What do you think? And you can't say down with Weta. Sloganeering, especially in the context of Zimbabwe, I've never seen it being done in other countries as it is done in Zimbabwe, whereby even tribal connotations are desperately used by these politicians in the name of twerking for a certain political leader. So Supa Mandiwanzira is also twerking for Mnangagwa, showing allegiance for Emerson Tambuzo Mnangagwa, but obviously his language demonstrates that he's not a politician. By the way, he finds himself into politics. He's making a lot of miscalculations, a lot of pronunciations that may actually invite trouble in the near future. Anyway, you expect such individuals to be twerking for Mnangagwa. He is protecting his ZFM. He has a lot of businesses. We know that media in Zimbabwe is monopolized. Broadcasting, radio broadcasting is monopolized. I mean, if it was a fair country, I think even on Panic Global News, what do you think? Deserves also to run a private television station. But that cannot happen in Zimbabwe because I'm not Zanu-PF. I have to be a card-carrying member of Zanu-PF and twerk for other men for that to happen. It doesn't have to be like that. Each and every hard-working citizen of a country, as long as he demonstrates actually capacity and capability to do something, should actually be in a position to be subjected to fair competition, to also participate in terms of national development. Just imagine, Zimbabweans are very creative. If you want to see that Zimbabweans are very creative, look at how they have dominated social media space, and they are living large. They are taking advantage out of the fourth industrial revolutions. I've seen so many young people from Zimbabwe who are working very, very hard to dominate the space, and actually they are showing great talent left, right, and center. Something that if it was, good policies, have had good laws to actually incorporate these geniuses who are actually, by the way, excluded. In fact, some they are performing by far better than ZPC. Better by far. And even the content in terms of short videos that are exhibited by the people of Zimbabwe on social media spaces, and look at even the following that they're actually receiving, you can tell that the country is massive in terms of potential, in terms of human capital, but all that is not actually maximized and properly used. Especially, look at even, I was looking at the developments that are done by Zimbabweans in rural areas, the infrastructure in terms of building their houses. And what is Mnangagwa doing? He wants to go after the properties of people who are working very, very hard to do so. So anyway, I deflected a little bit today, I don't know. But now this thing that is done by Supa Mandiwanzira, I think I'm done in terms of, I was qualifying the point that he got the license to broadcast because of twerking for Zanu. It shouldn't be like that. It should be because of someone is able to actually do that line of business. And if someone is running a private radio station, that station is generating a lot of revenue, it means more taxing base for government. Just imagine in South Africa, for example, how many people actually broadcasting, have radio stations and so forth. The competition, fair competition. There is even a fair competition commission. Of course, some degree of corruption, but also if you're a private individual and you prove yourself, you get you are given a platform to show forth who you are, though the space is not as widely opened as it is happening in developing countries, and most black people are not taking up that chance to rise through the ladder. But there is some degree of opening up the economy, which is not happening in Zimbabwe. Thank you very much for watching us. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button, so that next time when we beam live, guess what? You become the very first one to watch us. You can financially support this channel by pressing the join button and be part of our members who are the heartbeat of this channel. You can equally do so by pressing the thanks button and send us stars. Also, to remember to support my album, which is available on all digital platforms, Spotify, iTunes. You search for Hloniphani Ncube, and the title of the album is Uthabe. Get to enjoy with your loved ones. Stream the album also on Facebook as well as TikTok.